Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to the Next Level YouTube channel, where we strive to take your faith to the next level. Yes, your faith in God, your faith in you, your faith in your ability, your faith in your business. So today I want to talk to you about hate or being a hater. Are you a hater, or are you someone that's being hated on? And I was studying some scripture this morning, which I always take everything from a scriptural base because these stories are examples for us. And we have so many examples of that today. And we see so much hate out there. And a lot of times when we're following Christ, some of the people in the body or within the church can be some of the most judgmental people out there or hateful people out there, not even knowing that their conversation or who they're following or not following is because they're a hater. So I want to take you to John chapter 7 and verses 45 through 53. John chapter 7, 45 through 53. And this is the story of Nicodemus and Jesus. So I'm going to start reading 45. John chapter 7, 45. Then it came the officers to the chief priests and the Pharisees, and they said unto them, why have ye not brought him? Referring to Jesus. The officers answered, never a man spake like this. Never a man speak like this. Then answered them the Pharisees, are you also deceived? So now they're questioning them. Have any of the rulers of the Pharisees believed on him? Question. But this people who know not the law are cursed. Nicodemus said unto them. So here's Nicodemus saying those things unto the people. He that came to Jesus by night, being one of them. So in the light, in the day, Nicodemus was coming to Jesus. But when the people were around, he acted like he didn't know him, like he was against him. Do our law judge a man, any man, before it hear him and know what he done? They answered and said unto him, art thou also of Galilee? Search and look, for out of Galilee arise no prophet. And every man went into his own house. So I want to tell you this. Here's why you're most likely being hated on. Being hated on because the people that are around you love their position. And people look at them in a way, they put them up on a pedestal. So when a person comes around that, God has given some knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and it kills their credibility. It shows the flaws in the message that they're bringing you. They're going to hate on you, even though they don't have all the followers you have. They don't have they might not have the house, the cars, or the money, or anything of that nature that they have. They're hating because if people catch wind of what you're speaking, the crowd that's following them is not going to look at them or view them in the same way. And frankly, they love their position, and you will find yourself being hated on, and it's because of what you're bringing, and it exposes different things that are being done. And if you look at Nicodemus was a judge, a type of ruler within the Jews, and he loved his position, even to the simple fact that by night, he was calling you, or they see you out. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Blah 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 blah. Man, keep doing your thing. Blah 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 blah. But in the public, whether it be on social media or whatever, at events, they really have nothing to say to you. But when they see you one on one, they're all about, oh man, keep doing your thing, man. Don't hate it. Yes. And you might not think you're doing this, but the proof is in the pudding. You have to inspect the fruit. You have to look at, is this you? And even to the point of Nicodemus saying, hey, nothing good, people are thinking, has came out of Galilee. Nicodemus, you're from Galilee too? and it's funny that the people will strive to, or a person will strive to discredit someone, and they're from the same place. Man, we see this so many times. And I want to tell you this: if you're a person that's being hated on, that's being called strange, and all these things, because the Lord has given you knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, I want to encourage you to continue down your path, your journey, and patience. Allow patience to have its perfect work. And a lot of times we get discouraged in that process because we're sitting here, we're living our lives about truth and about following and truly serving the Lord, and you're being hated on when you're not even putting any hate out there, or even trying to go at anything that they're saying, or even teaching. So, I want to encourage you to continue to trust the Lord in that process. And maybe you're a person that you're not doing any of those things. You're sitting on the sideline because you see exactly what's going on, and you are afraid because your life is comfortable, and you don't want to put yourself in a position to jeopardize maybe friendships or relationships that you've had for years. But you got to choose a side. You have to stand up for what's right, because ultimately this is the only way for us as a whole to move forward, is to acknowledge truth for truth, and stand up for the things that Jesus stand up for. And I was also looking at something that was said earlier in the scripture, and go back to verse 24 in John chapter 7, Jesus talks about, judge not according to the appearance. And we see that so prominent today in society, and we want to say that it really doesn't exist as much as it does. And I want to tell you, it probably exists more now than it ever has because of the amount of people not striving to serve the Lord. And when the Lord tells you not to do that, it's something that you have to be very conscious of, to not associate people or things with what's good or bad. So, YouTube, I just wanted to tell you, don't be a hater out there. If you're a hater, let's stop hating on people. If you're the one that's being hated on, continue to trust the Lord in the process, and let's all work and come together as a body, as a believers, as the church, and let's move forward. But thank you, YouTube, for tuning in. Please hit like or subscribe to the channel. And until next time, be blessed.